Wow, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm back at it. I haven't done a testimony in so very long that I actually have missed doing these. And it just feels really good. It feels really good to be back. Um, I've been off writing a new book in my Journey Collection series that began so many years ago. And I'm getting ready to release this new book on September 14th. I'm really excited about it, but I'm also very, very nervous and terrified and anxious. I just have a lot of emotions going into this because this book exposes more of myself than I have in my previous books. I mean, I talk on so many things in all of my previous books, from the very first book, the Poetry Diaries, to the second book, Taking the Journey Life in Color, then The Journey Ahead, and Beyond the Silence of Love and Faith, and An Unexpected Journey. So this new book, A Bare Soul, the love story of a poet, is all me. It's stripped down, it's raw, it's emotional. There's a lot about love and relationships in this book, and a particular someone. So it just, it really is. It's, I've never bared my soul in my entire life in anything I've ever written. So yeah, it's very different from my previous books. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because of the release coming up this week, Thursday, September 14th. And if you have watched the previous two seasons, season 1 and season 2, season 1 was just getting to know me a little bit better and who I am as a person and everything in general. And a lot of people, a lot of people that I end up talking to or getting to know a little better, they always tell me how sweet and nice I am, but that's far from it. That's so far from it. I'm actually very, very feisty and sassy. I'm very blunt, and I always speak the truth. And for me to even cover up the truth is really hard because it's just not me. It's not something I would do. I can be very private. I have my privacy. I like my privacy. And I don't talk a lot about myself anyway. I usually end up focusing on you, the viewers or the readers who read the books, or those of you who watch these episodes. So it's just, that's basically me. I'm not always sweet, and I'm not always so nice. I can be bluntly outspoken on a lot of things. And I've had a drink or two in my time. I've cursed people out before. I've told people off. I'm not the pushover that everybody thinks I am, or naive, because like you say, I'm sweet and nice, and I never have a bad thing to say about anybody. Well, that's not true. So if anybody tells me that I am too sweet for my own good, then you want to get to know me a little better. I am. I'm very colorful. I can be very crazy. I can be very giggly, and a lot of people, especially those who are closest to me, will tell me I have a very musical laugh. Like, okay, this is nice. It's like, do you sing? And I'm like, I used to. I sing. I like to have fun. I like to sing. I enjoy singing. I just don't do it as a profession. I couldn't. There's no way. I'm not that great of a singer, but yeah, I love singing. It's just fun for me, and it takes off a lot of stress. And and I credit a lot of musicians and songwriters because they're the ones that put it all together for someone who might not be able to play an instrument or write their own songs. And so I'm always giving songwriters and musicians a lot of credit. And I like to get to know those kind of people who are the songwriters and the musicians, and find out how their creative brains work, basically. And I'm pretty musically inclined. I know at the top of my head, if I hear a beat or a melody, I know instantly how to go into that song and, where the beat and the melody is. Or if I hear something that's very standoutish, I could pinpoint that out. So that's where I'm so musically inclined at. And I love crafts. I like art and crafts. So I'm always doing something to keep myself, I would say, mentally active. And if you have seen the second season of my True Colors, I really talk about mental health a lot. I've become more open in discussing it. It does come out a lot in this new book. I can't say any more until the book is released. And where it all led me. And the person that really changed me. Someone who really changed me in my entire life. I'm a different I wouldn't say I'm completely different, but I've learned to grow more as an adult and stand on my own 2 feet more and let people know that, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is my life. This is where I'm supposed to be at. I don't want people pulling the strings. I've been there before, and let me tell you, it's not fun. If you're ever in a situation where that you can't get yourself out of and you have to live up to the other person's expectations, don't. Especially if you already put enough on yourself. Because I am like that. And I used to be that way. And it was very hard for me to live up to everybody else's expectations, because everybody had this thought that, if she's going to work this hard, I'll just make her work harder. Well, it doesn't happen that way. Not in a long shot. You'll crash and burn. You will. You'll literally make yourself sick overworking yourself. And I have to stop myself a lot more than I used to and remind myself that I need to just relax and take it easy. I'm not the kind of person that likes to do that. So it's it's hard. It's difficult. So if you're that kind of person and you just don't know how to, take it day by day, then, I'm here. And this is why I do these. So, yeah, it's just amazing to be here. And I'm in a giggly mood right now, just because I'm tired and I'm starting to wind down a little bit. But, yeah, I'm that kind of person. You'll never see me sugarcoat anything. I'm very outspoken, like I said. That's just a part of who I am as a human being, really. If you don't stand up for yourself, people will easily take advantage of you. You have to stand firmly what you believe in, and don't let anybody try to convince you otherwise. So this is it for the week. I'm not going to be able to give you another testimony until after the book release. So this is it, folks. Like I said, I'm sure I'll be back. I want to finish up this season, and hopefully I'll come back for a 4th season. This is the 3rd season that I did, and I was so happy to start my 3rd season. with all the new changes and direction in my life, and working full-time as a self-published author, and and giving back as much as I possibly can towards those causes that I'm so near and dear to, which is North Shore Animal League of America, Paul Crazy Rescue, which um, is a nonprofit no-kill of rescue animals. So those are really near and dear to me. I've been working on this for a while, and I still haven't finished it. But I'm writing thank you cards, thank you notes, and letters to our servicemen and women overseas through Operation Gratitude. So that's another thing I want to get back and finish those cards and those notes and letters to them. So yeah, those are really near and dear to my heart. And yes, I get involved with breast cancer awareness. So you'll see things off and on a lot. If you're on my Facebook page or follow me on Facebook at the real Shellie Palmer, you'll see that. I want to say one more thing before I go. The hurricane relief has become so widespread across the southern states and the western states. They're going through a lot of recovery and a lot of financial times right now. And I know so many of us are going through this, if it financial strain, or you just don't know how to give back in a way. Praying, prayer helps so much. And, there are just several ways you can get involved with it. There's, start a fundraiser or a benefit event. One particular event that has taken place today in Nashville was I'm trying to remember, a skate park jam event. Tony Hawk and Kip Moore have opened this event up to the public for free, and any money that is raised is going towards hurricane relief. So yeah, it's a very, very special event, and I'm very happy for these two coming together the way that they did, and have this benefit for that, and just spreading the love and the joy. That is the most amazing feeling in the world, is to be able to spread joy to someone and give that person, if it's you even watching these, to just give you hope and know that there's always someone there on the other end in anything. And just, it's going to be okay. And yes, there's going to be challenge and struggle through it all, but we all manage to get through it somehow, don't we? So yes, so if you are in the Nashville area and just didn't get a chance to go to this benefit event, I'm sure there will be video footage and photos at kipmore.net. I'm sure this week. So you'll just have to stay tuned if you didn't get to go, because it was free to the public. And so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm really tired. So thank you all so much. See you again.